Just 6 games after trading for Luca, the Lakers shot all the way up to being the second-best team in the West, a feat that no one, nor their grandma, predicted.
There's no way. No way.
This was the game that the Lakers passed the Nuggets in the standings. Just let that last sentence sink in. The Clippers had just lost to the Lakers on Luca's 26th birthday, and they had a new game plan. But the way that that game plan was dismantled was both hilarious and sad at the same time. 27-16. That is how much Zoo dominated the centerless Lakers the previous game. And tonight, the Clippers had Norman Powell back. With the Lakers missing Rui and Reeves, Finney-Smith started us off with a good sign off the flare screen from Hayes. The Lakers were missing a third scorer. And the question was, who would step up to fill that void?
Out now, good ball movement, finds Dorian Finney-Smith with 2, with 1. He's going to have to fire it up. Over Powell, let's go!
Luca haters who haven't studied him don't understand that this is the most engaged we've seen him defensively.
It's Luca flashing some defense. Playmaker tonight. Here's Leonard. He looks to get to the rim, and Luca got it. Oh, the foul's going to be called. Luca already wants a review.
Well, I think he blindsided Kawhi.
Yeah.
For the Clippers, Zoo started us off by giving LeBron a love tap, just to let the Lakers know who owned the paint that they were trying to operate in.
James Harden, Dunn, who played at Providence, and we've got a Laker.
And on Luca, the Clippers' plan was to out-physical and press him every single time.
One game separates 6 through 10 starting the night.
The Clippers didn't learn from the previous game.
Another step back by Luca. That's 2 in a row. Happy birthday, Luca Doncic.
They continued switching Zoo on every pick and roll, just like the last game, and Luca gave them exactly what they deserved.
Team over 500. Doncic. Here's another one over Zubac. Yes, sir. Timeout, Ty Lue.
Immediately after that, they made the adjustment to fight over the screen instead of switching. But the man is a basketball cheat code.
Forced them into doing.
Luca leans in, gets the whistle and the basket, and he plays to the crowd. And 1.
They had to resort to putting 2 on the ball to force the ball out of Luca's hands. But this opened up the short roll option to Jamison.
The bench was praised by JJ, and Jamison was one of them.
However, this option at least had a chance of working against Wonderboy. The Lakers countered by not sending the screen and letting Luca cook in space.
Very fortunate. Luca!
You can't guard me. Sage words from the master. And oh yeah, he will also murder you with the pass.
Catch, shoot, connect! On the assist from Doncic. Another timeout.
The Clippers' only hope was to injure him.
Not sure which. Doncic will go ahead and shoot a couple.
And Luca had to go back to the locker room. As far as guarding Harden or Powell pick and rolls, JJ wanted the Lakers to ice it, and you could hear it through the broadcast.
Dig deep right there. Here's Norman Powell. Powell going all the way to the rim. Blocked by Hayes. Jax was there at the last moment.
The strategy was working well for the purple and gold. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we had another Luca to LeBron touchdown.
At the rim. And here's LBJ.
How many times did we see this in the last meeting on Friday?
The Rook got to show off his hops.
Finney-Smith again. Oh, connect! Flying in there for the final jam.
I like it.
And some shot creation to boot.
Connect, got it!
The Lakers were doing a hell of a job being disciplined, staying in front, and forcing contested shots. Here is a crazy stat. James Harden has been shooting 20% for the year against the Lakers, so we can safely say that JJ has him figured out. 34-28, an early 6-point lead for the Lakers to start the game. The Lakers had hit 13 of their 17 first-quarter shots, including 7 of 10 from 3 to make up for 9 turnovers. Unfortunately for the Clippers, Norman Powell was ruled out of the game to start the second quarter.
First of all, Norman Powell, we get word, is out for the game. So he comes back after missing 5, Stu, and he's out with a hamstring.
Fortunately for them, LeBron was still struggling.
LeBron pulls up for 3.
Connect continued scorching, which added that needed scoring punch in Reeves and Hachimura's absence.
He bumps into Coffee, looking to make it 3 for 3, and he does it! Perfect 3 for 3 for Dalton Connect.
It was a great sight to see Wonder Boy coming back from the locker room. This was exactly the moment that Kawhi decided to turn it on. And for a brief minute, the Clippers were cooking with gas.
Boom, corner 3, and the Clippers have a couple in a row.
Eventually, LeBron got a shot to fall, but Boardman had an answer off the screen.
Leonard got it and one.
4-point opportunity. Make this a tie ball game.
Fun Guy continued doing fun, lethal things in isolation.
And Leonard, it's
So JJ adjusted by putting 2 on the ball against Kawhi, and it paid off.
mode. Here comes Bogdanovich. Can he get the bounce? He cannot, and the Lakers still.
Because after coach's adjustments, the Clippers went on a 7.5-minute drought without scoring to end the half. To make matters worse, Luca was back on the floor, and the Clippers were having a hard time tracking shooters on the weak side after the double.
And Luca, but Gabe hits a 3.
Their problems on offense started bleeding into their defense, leading to lack of energy and ability to finish possessions on the glass. The craziest part, LeBron's averages after turning 40 have been better than his averages in Miami when he won the MVP. Despite that 7.5-minute Clipper drought, the Lakers finished the half only up by 13 points. JJ was happy with the defense for the most part, but had issues with the Lakers' spacing.
Yeah, JJ, Clippers didn't score for the final 7+ minutes of that quarter. What did you see from your defense?
Thought that group, with Vando, Jackson as the two bigger players, and then LeBron, obviously, they did a great job of just locking in. The off-ball stuff really hurt us, not just Bogdanovich, Powell, Kawhi. Got to be cleaner with that. And then offensively for us, we've been over it for the last 5 days. This is where you want practice time as a coach. You wish you had practice time. We got to be better with our spacing.
All right, thanks, JJ.
In the third, the Clippers snapped their scoring drought, courtesy of Boardman doing Boardman things.
Good rebound by Leonard, who puts it up and in. To the left-hand wing, done Bogdanovich. No, tapped up and in by Leonard.
While the rest of his teammates were struggling, Kawhi was cooking from his sweet spot, single-handedly keeping them in it.
Because they have been averaging or shooting at least 40 recently, and rattling it in again is Leonard.
The Clippers tried to throw out a 1-2-2 zone, but were annihilated after no one tagged the roller.
Out of it is,
That was a ferocious dunk.
Whoa!
Pick and roll to the rim, and look at this flush.
Ooh.
Man, and again, he falls, and he fell on that same hip the other night. So it's a sore area for him.
My reaction was more to the fall than the ferocious dunk. that was my honest reaction.
LeBron's momentum carried into the third as well. The level of tough shot making this team now has is actually stupid.
When he pivots and fades away, boy, there's very little you can do.
Scores! All of that! And one of the better defenders for the Lakers. He really is.
He's always been a good defender.
Yep. Doncic! Off of one leg.
And the connection between their two-headed monster, borderline telepathic.
Long lead, Luca, LeBron James!
That is
Yet another touchdown!
That's a pretty pass by Luca.
Ty Lue had no choice. Timeout. After the timeout, the Clippers finally remembered Zoo. The only guy the Lakers couldn't stop in the previous game. But by this point, they had an unsolvable puzzle. Luka Doncic.
3. Second on the team in points last month in February. Gabe.
First of his name.
Doncic. He's got it.
That's
Big
more
time,
like the Luca that everybody's used to seeing, boy.
Destroyer of worlds.
Things up here now, Stu. Doncic. There's a whistle, and there's a basket, and there's an and one.
Well, they almost had their arms locked. He's dribbling with his left hand.
Ruler of triple teams.
That close, he'll be back maybe Thursday.
Yeah, the big game against the Knicks. Knock it, count it. Gabe for 3. Yes.
There's Gabe sitting out in that corner.
Ty Lue had to burn another timeout. But even after that, no adjustment could save them from their Slovenian nightmare.
There you go.
And guess what? He still wasn't done, treating the Clippers' defense like a campfire, lighting them up from deep and roasting marshmallows while he was at it.
They're chirping at each other. Luca!
Play to the crowd, Luca.
That last one came after Vandy gave everything to get back in transition like JJ has been wanting.
At the other end, and the Lakers deny him.
Next came a much-deserved standing ovation from Laker Nation in awe of his genius.
Luca goes out. Also, Dorian Finney-Smith goes out.
Great ovation.
With Luca out, Harden took center stage with a signature 4-point play.
Got it. James is going to have a 4-point opportunity.
A dogfight that ended with the Lakers up by 12 heading into the final frame. The Clips came into the final quarter with a box-and-one that generated a LeBron turnover.
Drives in on Bogdanovich. Throws it away. Coffee leaks out with Vincent to beat. Charging down the lane. Hangs his hit. He'll go to the line.
And the King wasn't happy about it.
LeBron's 8th turnover.
Eighth. What does Luca have? 5?
5.
Yeah.
Knowing that Kawhi is the only lifeline on offense, the Lakers refused to let him even get the ball.
Play at Phoenix. That's a bad pass. Luca in the passing lane.
On the other side, LeBron was struggling trying to post up Dunn, who turned defense into offense.
James goes ISO. Stripped by Dunn. Recovered by Batum. Here come the Clippers down by 10. Dunn. What a move. What a play. And the Clippers, for the first time, cut this down to single digits.
But even with their paint-clogging defense, the Lakers just couldn't contain Kawhi's versatility.
Leonard scooping. What a shot. And an and one for Kawhi.
And for the Clippers, they were struggling to track Vanderbilt, who was cleaning up on every second chance opportunity.
Doncic. Now LeBron's going to try it. Oh! Rise and throw it down. Vanderbilt.
And while Hayes had been a bright spot defensively, he got caught ball watching, letting Zoo clear the lane for an easy Kawhi drive.
Their minutes. The offense for the Lakers was less than 100 as Kawhi Leonard finishes inside.
Meanwhile, LeBron was the living definition of refusing to lose.
LeBron right here, all the way over the defense. Rebound, Jemison. They're going to try it again. It's the third time the charm. It's not. Vanderbilt. 93-88. Doncic, James, again. Yes! Finally!
Well, you should score when you get 5 attempts.
This team has really flipped the script on their earlier offensive rebounding issues. And Luca was serving Harden his own recipe, but this time extra spicy.
Luca. Oh, trying to draw the foul, and he does. Harden's been really good at that his entire career. Gets a little of his own medicine.
For the Clippers, Kawhi was still the GPS guiding their offense.
Down Kawhi Leonard with a season-high 30.
And they were hunting mismatches every chance they got.
He's being covered by Doncic.
That's what I said. There's the issue.
And an easy dunk. No chance for Luca.
None.
But solving Luca was still impossible for them.
99-92. Gabe swings it. Connect, catch, shoot! Fresh snow!
His shot clock management was elite, letting it tick down just to make the Clippers' heartbreak hurt a little more.
Doncic with 6 to shoot. He knows it. And with 2 on the clock, he kisses it off the board. Fourth quarter, Luca.
Kawhi remained steady and unbothered.
And Leonard for 3.
That normally spells disaster.
That's the 5-point switch.
With 30 seconds left, LeBron decided to relive his chase down block on Iguodala, but this time it was on Dunn.
It's a 2-on-1. Here comes LeBron. Hoping to block it. LeBron James blocked it. Oh, LeBron was sizing him up.
The Lakers won the Battle of LA for the second time in a row, winning by 6 points, recording their 6th straight win and becoming the second best team in the West. Thank you, Nico.